Good morning, folks. Welcome to another session of Capin's Kitchen. I am in so much trouble today, you can't believe what I did. I went ahead, I was cooking lunch yesterday, and I scalded my wife's favorite frying pan. I don't know how to fix this, but I'm going to give it an attempt and see how it comes out. I'm going to put on my thinking cap. You just wait and see what happens.
What happened to my pan? It's burnt. Is that the smoke detector that went off before?
This pan. Oh.
That was my mom's pan.
I think I can clean it.
Well, I hope so. You know how long I've used that pan, and my mommy used that pan?
Oh, I feel so guilty, darling. But you wait and see. I'm going to fix this up like brand new.
Oh, I hope so.
Here's how we do it. Okay, folks, here's my attempt. I got a frying pan here that's all scalded, and I'm going to put it on medium-high heat right on the burner and let it warm up pretty good. And I'm taking about a tablespoon of butter, putting it in the pan. I think I'm just going to add a little bit more, maybe 2 tablespoons. And I'm going to let this warm up. And what happens when a pan gets stuck, all the pores in the material get hot, and it opens up and everything dries out and it sticks right into it. So what you need to do is you need to reincorporate that pan and let the pores expand and get a little grease or a little butter back in there, and you want to be able to get your butter to melt. So you soften all that material back up that's all hardened up in there. This pan is a little bit cool right now, so it's going to take a second to heat up. We're just going to put that in there. What you can see start to happen is that's already starting to get soft. I don't want it to get too hot, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off the heat and roll that butter around in the pan all over top of that material. And you can see that is already starting to lift right off of there. Get the pan fairly good and hot. You don't want to start to burn it back. Well, see how that's already, as hard as that was, it was as hard as shoe leather. And now it's all soft again. So what I'm going to do, the pan's pretty good and hot. Now I'm going to take it on over to the sink, put it in there. And you want to be real careful when you're doing this because you've got grease in the pan, and grease and water don't mix. So you want to get back a little way so you don't scald yourself, and very gently start to run some cold water into that pan. You take it off and you let that boil. And look at that. That pan is starting to come clean. I'm going to go ahead and rinse that right out of there now. That pan is all nice and soft. I'm going to take a stainless steel scouring pad, run this water in here real slow, and watch this. This is going to come out like a brand new pan. All nice and shiny. This is the easiest way that I've ever found to clean a pan. And this thing is going to be right like brand new again. And then before I cook in this again, I'm going to go ahead and season this. And to do that, I just take sprinkle a little salt, put a little bit more butter back into it. And there we go. I'm going to take a paper towel and wipe this out. And guess what, folks? Let's turn it back to me. I'm not in trouble anymore. How do you like that? Okay, folks, I'm going to re-season this pan now that I've got it all cleaned out. What I've done is I've got it back on the burner again, starting to melt that butter just a little bit on a little bit lower heat this time. I'm going to melt that back and wipe the butter around in the pan with a paper towel. That works really well. It gets it on there nice and even. And then I'm going to take and sprinkle a little salt in the bottom of the pan. what that's going to do is it's going to add a little moisture back in the pan and polish it again. So all that surface is super clean. That way when you go to use it again, it's not going to stick. Things are gonna slide off that just like your feet are on ice. And here we're all done. I'm gonna take that off the heat, turn that heat off, set it aside, take another paper towel, a dry one this time. When it's dry, you have a lot less chance of burning yourself. And just wipe that salt out of there. And we're not going to use any salt or any soap in this. We're just going to just let that cool off, nice and cool. Wipe it one more time. And it's ready to just dust when that dries off. I'm going to dust that off a little bit and put it away for next time.